Our View on Justice Through Pop Culture by Andrew Cutler and Michael Iannazzo. As we grow up, justice changes from turning your cheek to eye for an eye. Our first example of this through pop culture is from preschool with Phineas and Ferb.
It's hard to explain. Where are you?
I'm almost home.
Yes.
Evil Incorporated.
Finally, we are evenly matched! It's too late, Perry the Platypus. My power vacuuminator will soon turn the mayor's mansion into lint! And then vacuum it up, thereby creating an actual power vacuum for me to fill. See how I used vacuum as both a transitive verb and an abstract concept? That's grammatical versatility!
Well, I don't know what it is, but it's still here. This is it. You guys are finally busted. Mom!
What? What is it?
It's still here.
What is still here?
It's even harder to explain. Come on.
Oh, I see what you did there. You used vacuum as a noun and a weapon. Touche.
It's still there. Look. There it is. Mom, stop. Mom.
Candace, well, I treasure your imagination. Every day you call and tell me Phineas and Ferb have built some big, unbelievable thing in the backyard. And every day I come home to find nothing there. Doesn't it exhaust you?
Mom, I am begging you.
It exhausts me. Oh, look, there's nothing here.
This shows the turning a cheek as Phineas and Ferb get away with doing whatever they want and not getting in trouble. Our next example of pop culture is from elementary school with Tom and Jerry. This shows the start of the transition from turning the cheek to an eye for an eye, as Tom is still getting away with all that he's doing, but he's getting closer to being caught by the dog.
For our third pop culture reference, we chose Grand Theft Auto 5, and this is for the middle school age. In this particular reference, we chose a time where the main character, like two of the main characters, Franklin and Michael, they decided they wanted to kill one of their friends, kind of like they were partners with him for a bit, but he was always like erratic and like made poor decisions, and they show the transition between turning the cheek versus an eye for an eye. And although Trevor may not have directly harmed them, they chose to punish him because they were worried that he would basically like ruin their situation with like crime because they were in crime and Trevor like caused a lot of problems with it. So this clip shows an example of them getting at Trevor by killing him.
Wasn't it?
That's
But
Trevor,
Michael ain't the problem.
that's Franklin.
T, I like you. You scare the shit out of me sometimes. You creep me the fuck out. But the way I see it, the way anyone normal would see it, not that any of this shit is normal, man, you gonna get us all fucking killed.
You gonna whack me? Huh? Me? I ain't been nothing but straight and true with you.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, you have been true with me. But the truth ain't what I'm interested in.
You fucking Judas! You're just like him!
And see, this was an example of an eye for an eye. Although Franklin didn't kill him in the clip, he ends up chasing him down. Him and Michael kill him at an oil like range, and Franklin in the clip says that Trevor's gonna like cause them to be killed. So they took in fear of themselves, they took it out on Trevor and killed him. The next clip is high school, and we chose Hawaii 5-0, which is it's a very long like TV series, and in this scene, Grover goes to his ex-partner's house, who he believes killed his his own wife because he was having an affair and wanted to leave his wife but didn't know how to do it, and he couldn't prove that this guy killed his wife, but he knew that he was a dirty cop and had other issues besides just the killing of the wife. So he tried to just get a confession out of him for the murder or for something else that he did. He ends up kidnapping him pretty much in his own house, and he shows real eye for an eye by putting him in jail and serving justice. And I mean, he pretty much like kind of tortures him. And I mean, this was in spite of his ex-partner tried to kill him and his family. And this is a perfect example of eye for an eye. So here's the clip. And in that clip, he obviously does not prove or get a confession out of his ex-partner for killing his wife, but he does indeed find another crime that he committed, which was stealing money from a crime scene while he was a cop. So he ends up getting this man arrested. I think eventually in the show he ends up going on death row for the murder of his wife and maybe various other crimes. But Grover, being a cop, although he may have like crossed the line with kidnapping and torturing, he ultimately gets eye for an eye due to or because of how like changed their relationship was. And this man like started out as his best friend, and he Grover, he obviously was hurt by this man, and he served justice with eye for an eye by eventually putting him in jail and leading to his death.